Your morning routine is a lie. Not a small one, the kind you tell yourself at 5 a.m. so you don't have to see the real problem. You're not building discipline. You're hiding. Watch the trick. You wake up at 5, you journal, you ice bath, you stretch. By 7, you've already won the day. By 9, you've already lost it. Because you spent the part of you that fights on the part of you that performs. The routine isn't training, it's theater. A long, beautiful warm-up for a game you never play. And the better the routine looks on camera, the worse the work tends to be. Because the routine eats the muscle the work needs. Run it 6 months. The journal fills up, the cold tub gets 1,000 likes. The skills bar flat. The portfolio empty. The offers still none. You feel disciplined because you did something hard. Cold water is hard. 5 a.m. is hard. But hard and useful are not the same word. A treadmill is hard. It also goes nowhere. 3 hours every morning, 6 months. That's 500 hours. 20 work weeks spent on a self. Then one Tuesday, you wake up tired. You skip the plunge. You feel weak. Not because skipping it weakened you, because the routine was the only place you felt strong. You built your self-image on a stack of optional pain. The wind shifted. The stack fell. Shift. The trap isn't 5 a.m. The trap is that 5 a.m. became the proof. You think you're training discipline. You're training avoidance. Discipline is doing the thing that scares you at work, the thing that might fail in public, the thing with a name attached. Cold water doesn't fail in public. The journal doesn't get rejected. The stretch routine doesn't send a quote a client might say no to. These are safe stakes dressed as hard ones. You pick them because they hurt just enough to feel like effort and just little enough to risk nothing real. Meanwhile, the actual lever sits there. The email you haven't sent, the chapter you haven't started, the conversation you've dodged for 2 months. Not 5 a.m. hard, 5 p.m. hard, real hard, the kind that pays. Comfortable pain is the most expensive thing you own. You spent your scarce will on a workout. There was none left for the work. So the routine compounded. The career didn't. 6 months of routine compound into a story you tell at parties. 6 months of the scary thing compound into a career. Routine compounds in your camera roll. Work compounds in your bank account. Which compound did you choose this week? The people quietly winning don't post their mornings. They get up, they eat, they sit down. They do the thing they're afraid of, fast. Before the brain wakes up enough to negotiate, then they live. Their routine is a shape, not a religion. The work is the religion. You might be thinking the routine builds the discipline to do the scary thing. It doesn't. Discipline used on cold water is discipline used. It does not refill at the door of your office. Willpower is a budget. You blew it on a hobby. Pick any field. The writer with a book deal didn't ice bath. She woke up scared and wrote the page before coffee. The engineer shipping at 26 didn't stretch. He sent the pull request before stand-up. The founder you envy didn't journal for an hour. She made the call she'd been avoiding for a week, while it was still dark. She had nothing to post. She had a contract signed. Look at any year of your life that actually moved. It wasn't the year you woke up earliest. It was the year you did the scary work first. Before you felt ready. Before the room was warm. Burn it on the work, not on the warm-up. The first hour of your day is the most expensive hour you own. You're spending it on yourself. You should be spending it on the thing that pays you back. If the routine is a launch pad, fine. If the routine is the launch, you're not flying. You're decorating the runway. Close. Tomorrow. Before the journal. Before the cold tub. Before the phone. One task on a sheet of paper. The one you've been avoiding. The one with a name attached. The one that might fail in public. Set a timer for 30 minutes. Do that thing first. Then go ice bath. Earn the routine. If you can't name the task, you don't have a routine problem. You have a work problem. and the routine is where you've been hiding from it. You will not journal your way out of it. 5 a.m. doesn't make you disciplined. The thing you do at 6 does. Wake up. Pick the scary one. Move.